And good evening. This time we are doing the thing about Freeport. Freeport High School up in the Northwest, part of the Northern Illinois Conference. They went 1-8 last season. Coach Wickman's got his guys ready. Very talented squad, very talented team. Thing would be discipline and execution. Those are the two main things again for high school football, especially in Illinois. Um, Freeport's in an interesting conference because Rockford Boylan, Rockford Boylan's top dogs, and just looking at my notes right here that I have, yeah, Rockford Boylan and Auburn, two top dogs. But the thing with this, I'm going to say this right now. Besides those teams, if everything were to go in the right direction with Freeport this season, they could do some damage this season, and they could make the playoffs. That's my personal belief from what I've seen. I mean, the coaches do a great job. They feed, uh, they train in a way where they train it in a more of a how do you say aerobic, um, aerobic free movement more, and which gives a lot more durability to their kids, which I'm really impressed by. I think the coaches do a great job. Coach Blackburn does a great job. Coach Cantor, I'm gonna forget your last name, man. I'm sorry, I really do apologize, but it's a great coaching staff. Players to look out for. Deion McShane, how the hell is he not even got even more offers? The kid's that good, great kid, workaholic, just class act character, work ethic, unbelievable, and he's an athlete too. I know he's all state and track, and he's the fastest man in Illinois, so he's that good. Second one I liked out of was Parasol Bryant, uh, outside linebacker. He's a player that you should definitely keep an eye out for. Where's my other guy? Perion Robinson, running back and linebacker. I really like out of Freeport. I saw him today. He he really did impress me. But there's just I'm looking at the list that the coaches gave me. I looked at the huddles just now, and the huddles, and there's some huddles that were missing. So I went to the opponent's huddles and looked at YouTube. Um, I'm I'm impressed with the talent that Freeport has. The main issue is, are they going to get those kids ready for execution and basically playing disciplined football? Because if they do, that's going to be scary. They'll be a scary team, and it's sort of like Bradley Bourbonnais. When I went down to Bradley Bourbonnais, I was totally impressed with Bradley Bourbonnais in the training. I'm really impressed with the training that that Freeport does. I compared I compared a little bit to what Bradley Bourbonnais does, and a little bit of the practices to of what Phillips does too. And I gotta say, I'm completely impressed. They bring a fun and energy, a sort of fun and energy to the practices that is very much needed. I will say, um, again, I'm still shocked that Deion McShane doesn't have many more offers. He deserves more offers. Um, Looking at Freeport, Freeport's biggest game that I see will probably be against Harlem. That's just my personal belief. That's going to be especially in Northern Illinois. Um, I think they can. I think they can do something with that game. But again, it all depends on the players and if they buy into the plan of the coaches. And I think the coaches are great. I think they do a great job in Freeport. I'm just overly all impressed by Freeport. It was a great time for me to visit. Coach Wickman, great job. Thank you, Coach Blackburn. And you know what? I'm gonna get this coach's. I'm gonna get this coach's so I don't mess it up. Coach Kunder. I'm sorry, Coach Kunder. Coach Kunder, I'm sorry. I do apologize, sir. Great guy. Talked with him about Freeport. He told me everything about the history of Freeport. It was awesome. Thank you so much, Coach Kunder. Thank you, Coach Blackburn, for setting up. You were the first one to reach out to me. Great job. Coach Wickman, thank you for letting me come by. Great players. I gotta say, the world's greatest nickname and symbol, the Pretzels. But I wish you guys all luck this season. I think you guys are gonna be. I think you guys are gonna have some luck this season, and it was a great time. And thanks again. And hopefully, you guys can vote for me for Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, so I can come and see you guys. And have a great night.